axe-wielding power of the ancient orders. Believe, believe the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed and the legend yet grows. You'll know the Dragonborns come. Ah, 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 Dovakin, naloksin losvarin, vodain vokul, maferakas.
Alright, let's get this started, shall we? If I recall correctly, they're in the middle of a giant frozen lake. It was quite impressive. Dragons and ice and water and stuff. There it is. And this one is very... Turnavir! You are still here. Excellent. This one is very, very good at getting lost in this zone. So, do not be surprised. And Backstab Kitty, welcome back to the stream. And Bunnyfat as well. I hope you both are doing quite well today. Ah yes, and there is no map. I suppose at least there are quest markers. Too bright, too bright.
Does this ice
Are you saying this one is fat, Serona? That is not very nice. Vampires can be a very, very cruel creature. This is no doubt.
It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball.
That is not a good thing. Somewhere around here is meant to be the Ewer.
I think that's another ray shrine up there. Here we go.
This one never realized it before, but these archways are probably meant to guide you to the shrines. Curious. And yet I cannot manage to find it. Ay. Really? Let's try this one more time. It's the shrine. Up here somehow. So, all that was much about nothing. I ran right past it, like a fool.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes, so it was the Craven is ready.
Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
So, now the question becomes, what way to go next? Alright, we have most certainly been here. Interesting. Alright, we are going to go towards the enemies. When in doubt, find something to kill. Khajiit never accused Falmer of being the brightest creatures on the planet. They certainly to have the height advantage here. It's not necessarily a good thing. Perhaps this cave will provide a bit of cover.
Who's there?
This does not quite seem right to Khajiit. This one was under the impression that we needed to go up, down. Oh,
Where'd
alright.
you come from?
Hello. This is not what I expected. I hate these things. They are evil creatures.
That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? Who's there?
Hmm. Glacial crevice.
Done and done.
Ay. May the Mother God have mercy on my soul. Run away! Everything. Let us see here. Inigo. I wonder what is going on, Bunny Fat. I do not know why that happens sometimes. Everything seems fairly normal on my end. Oh well. I'm sorry. I wish it was not so. Oh, that is not what I meant. Either way, thank you for stopping by, Bonifat. I do appreciate it. Quite depressing. Deactivate the trap only to be assaulted by the trap. Not my favorite thing to have happen. How can I be freezing? I turned specifically. To be clear, this one turned off a exposure rate for this particular zone. It would have been very, very difficult to do so any other way. And even still, it is problematic. Because the plugin cannot differentiate between magic and environmental. of them are throwing their weapons, just retreating over and over.
It's good to see you again, Dragonborn.
Time for my morning workout.
Whoosh!
Okay, big fella, let us see what you're made of. When he falls, don't forget to shout timber.
Timber! That did not have quite the impression I had hoped. It was Inigo's idea. Do not blame me. He told me to say it. Alright, so we came out of the cave down here. You need to stop. Softwas has to wonder if perhaps these things are not just defending their home. And I died while I was not paying attention. Did we even go
Hey,
up this slope? Yes, we've been there. Alright, continuing.
Who's there?
help! Help! Whoosh!
Falmer are such nasty little creatures. This one does not understand how they hit so hard.
Are you male or female? It is hard to tell.
Alright, let's go.
Whoosh!
Oh, excellent.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Of course, Softwas is always ready.
May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
And when he is not, he tends to die. Perhaps I should pay more attention, be more vigilant, as it were.
May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with
This
joy.
is not good though. It means this one has found 4 of the 5. Hey. As is always the case.
It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball. It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball.
There we go. Crap.
It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball. It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball.
Please be quiet.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stand it. That has to be safe. I've never seen a building.
That still didn't do it. The one at the end, far end of the first valley. Alright.
May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball. It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball.
May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
these glaciers are ugly. So is this just the backside of the... It is. This is not going to end well. Oh, go on. Alright, so not here, clearly. Maybe I should find my way back to the cave and just go through it.
May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
It's good to see you again, Dragon.
I hate this place with a passion. I really, really do.
There is no need to push.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
It's good to see you again, Dragonborn.
Alright, at the end of the first valley. Came up here, there's nothing. In the snow to the right when you enter the valley. Alright. Not in the snow. Why can't there just be a quest marker? Why? Snow. Thank you, Backstab Kitty. I probably would have spent hours wandering around if you had not been here.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
If it means that this one can leave this horrid place, then yes, Softpuss is ready.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Much better.
It's good to see you again, Dragon Ball.
For science. There are eggs all over the place. Sorry.
These Falmer, they're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this. And I thought the soul cairn was creepy.
What kind is this? Elixir of health. Look, a giant.
Fighting a big ugly tree.
Done and
Really? Inigo.
yes.
Alright, so onward. Khajiit is not sure he had ever made. No, not don't know. Softpaws hates to admit that, but it may be the case. Clearly not that way. Perhaps this way.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Inigo?
Wait.
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Why do you want Inigo?
effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out! He's pulling down the ceiling!
I am in.
Who's there?
I am
I knew it.
Yes, do worry
This
about.
has gone on long enough.
Your life ends here.
Child, my life.
Done and done.
No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparation!
Are you alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
Oh,
Enough further. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What
Where'd you
trickery
come
is
from?
this?
kill it with fire.
I thought we were on the same side. Watch yourself. Try not to harm me, please.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Werther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
Softpaws has learned that the betrayed were not to blame.
What? What are you talking about?
Werther revealed himself to be a vampire. It was he who controlled them, not the other way.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
Joy. Softpaws is a bit confused.
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You are quite welcome, Gelibor.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
You want to ask me something?
What are your thoughts?
I'm afraid not.
Alright. So, I suppose we are just going to claim the treasure of an actual god. Not a Daedra, mind you. I wonder... with the things Softpaws has done, will he even be able to hold it, to touch it? Or will Auriel strike him down where he stands?
It's good to speak to you again.
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
What exactly do we do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
If we do, he will have to die. You do know this, yes?
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy. But I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now.
Then let us face him together.
If we head back to the castle and kick the front door in, we're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
It's good to speak to you again.
Yes, what was it you said about sun-hollowed arrows?
Oh, what
Don't
is
you?
it?
If there's assistance I can provide, just up. I trust you're faring well.
Oh, absolutely. Can the, betrayed be cured, perhaps?
I feel nothing but sympathy for the betrayed, despite my actions against them. But I'm afraid that they're well beyond a cure at this point.
What do you mean?
The twisted forms you've seen didn't occur overnight. It isn't a plague or a disease that ravaged our species. The dwarves may have stolen their sight, but it took many generations for them to become what they are today.
Then Softpaws sees no hope.
Perhaps they'll never return to their former appearance. But over the centuries, I've noticed a rise in their intellect. If a line of communication could be established with them, maybe they can find peace. It's the only way they'll discover that they weren't always malignant. They were once a proud and prosperous race.
What will happen to the Chantry now?
While it would fill me with joy to see the Chantry back to its former glory, that time has long since passed. Now that my brother's dead, it's quite possible I'm the last of our kind.
Then Softpaws has contributed to your kind's extinction.
There's no need for that kind of talk. I said it was possible. It's also quite possible that there are some other isolated conclaves of snow elves, nestled elsewhere on Nirn. I'll also assume Vertha didn't exactly give you the option to stay your hand.
It is hard to say. Softpaws did not really try and talk things out. So what will you do now, Gelibor?
For the time being, I will remain here, on the Overlook, and continue trying to keep the Sanctum free of the betrayed. You're always welcome to return here at any time, of course.
What can you tell Softpaws about the Auriel's bow?
The bow was said to be carried by Auriel himself into battle against the forces of Lorkhan in ancient and mythic times. Its craftsmanship has no equal anywhere within Tamriel, and possibly beyond.
What can it do exactly?
The bow draws its power from Aetherius itself, channeling it through the sun. Therefore, when an arrow is loosed from the bow, it produces a magical effect very similar to being burned by fire.
This sounds like it could be quite powerful.
That's actually only a fraction of its potential. With sun-hallowed arrows, you would be able to produce a much more spectacular effect, causing bursts of sunlight to envelop your foes. The sunbursts would certainly hurt anything, but is especially devastating to the undead.
Werther spoke of using blood. What can you tell Softpaws about that?
Well, using an arrow with the bow that's been dipped in blood may cause it to function differently, corrupting its purpose. That's, of course, if you're foolish enough to try it.
How can Softpaws obtain sun-hallowed arrows?
I can actually assist you in that regard. If you were to bring me some good quality elven arrows, I could imbue them with the proper incantations and rituals.
Can you make Softpaws some of these sun-hallowed arrows then?
Absolutely. I can only do 20 at a time, so if you want the rest of your arrows blessed, let me know. Absolutely. I can only... Absolutely. 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 I can... Absolutely. Absolutely. Certainly. I can only do... I'm afraid I'll need elven arrows if you want me to produce the sun-hallowed arrows. And it seems you're all out of them at the moment.
Alright, so let's take a look at this bow. See if it is even worth using. So we are currently using... What? Alright. Warforged White Mammoth Curve Bow. 47 damage. Oriel's bow. 29 damage. 18 damage versus 25, 24. Shame. I wonder if we will be able to craft up the bow. Let's find out.
I trust you're faring well.
Yes, I am. Goodbye, sir. I do not think we will meet again.
It's good to see you again, Dragonborn.
This one missed a Paragon. Serana. This one almost forgot. Let us look at our new armor set. We are wearing currently reforged hardened silicon dark chitin armor 157.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Did these have an enchantment?
Good to see you again, friend.
A king relaxing in his castle.
Ah, that is a shame, really.
It's good to see you again, Dragonborn.
Let's take a look at what we're working with now. 154. 157.
Is just about done. We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. Blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we'll drink again.
Alright, let's see what we have here now. This could be a bit... I don't know if I like the hood.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean Courage that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
It's good to see you again, Dragonborn.
Wait, did we ever check about the bow, Oriel's bow? I do not believe we can reforge that.
It's good to see you again, Dragonborn.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Alright, let's go pick a fight. Off to Riften.
These people seem nervous, which makes me nervous.
I could sure use some coin.
This one is sure that you could. Why did you do that, game?
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
I am working on it. Alright. Just deal with it, alright? It's not a big deal. It's just a few vampires. The nerve of these people.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Hey,
Nothing. I was just checking you out, to be honest. Amber.
you're mine.
Alright, that did not work. Let's try this again. I am enjoying that way too much.
They are better off this way. Some tasty crab would be nice.
Alright, sorry. That was very much fun.
What now?
Nothing. Isran.
Bow. You have Oriel's bow. I've heard it described in tales. but I could never have imagined its beauty.
This one is quite surprised you know of it. Or perhaps more surprised that you recognize it. We need your help, Isran.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel.
You are
But
very
what of
sure.
Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
We have been through much together. This one trusts her to do the right thing.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawn Guard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day.
Is this not everyone?
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Ariel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawn Guard! Kill the abomination!
Crossbow hold between the eyes for me! Send the troll after them.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkahar.
This one understands. He will see you there.
Watch your back.
As it should be. Inigo and I. Alright, so I feel like this is a good stopping point for the day. I would like to start by thanking everyone who stopped by. Bunny Fat and the Backstab Kitty, of course, for being here. Macaw 500, thank you for being here. I do not mind lurkers, and I do hope to see you again in the future. Now, wherever you are in the world, have an awesome morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever the case may be for you. And as always, may the light of John and Jode forever shine upon your path, my friends. Warm sands.